The secret to staying strong at 94. James Carter had always been an active man. In his younger days, he loved hiking, cycling, and even playing tennis on weekends. But as the years went by and his 90th birthday approached, he noticed something troubling. His legs weren't as strong as they used to be. Simple tasks, like climbing the stairs or taking a long walk in the park, became exhausting. Doctors told him it was just old age, but James refused to accept that. He had seen too many seniors lose their independence because of weak legs, and he wasn't ready to be one of them. Determined to stay active, he began researching ways to keep his legs strong, even in his 90s. That's when he stumbled upon a life-changing discovery: 6 essential vitamins that could help seniors maintain strong, healthy legs. At first, he was skeptical. Could vitamins really make a difference? But what he didn't know was that these nutrients had the power to transform his life completely. The turning point. James sat at his desk, scrolling through articles and medical journals. He read about how muscle loss, poor circulation, and weak bones were common in old age. But what surprised him was that they weren't just caused by aging. Nutrient deficiencies played a massive role. Determined to find a solution, James visited his doctor and asked, "What vitamins can help keep my legs strong?" The doctor smiled and said, "You're on the right track, James. Most seniors don't realize that the right nutrients can keep their legs strong for years. Let me tell you about 6 essential ones." James leaned in, listening carefully as the doctor listed vitamin D, calcium, magnesium, vitamin B12, omega-3, and vitamin K, each playing a crucial role in bone strength, muscle function, and blood circulation. Excited but still unsure, James decided to test these vitamins for himself. He changed his diet, started taking supplements, and even made small changes to his daily routine. But would it really work? Would he regain his strength? The unexpected transformation. James committed himself to his new routine. Every morning he took his vitamin D and calcium supplements with a glass of warm milk. At lunch, he made sure to include leafy greens rich in vitamin K. His doctor had explained that magnesium was crucial for muscle function, so he started eating more nuts and seeds. And to improve his blood circulation, he added omega-3 from fish oil to his diet. At first, he didn't feel much of a difference. The first week was tough. His legs still felt weak, and he wondered if this was all just wishful thinking. But by the 3rd week, something changed. One morning, as he got out of bed, he realized he wasn't struggling as much. His legs felt lighter, stronger. Encouraged by this small progress, he decided to test himself. He went for a long walk in the park. For months he had dreaded walking too far, fearing his legs would give out. But this time, something incredible happened. He walked farther than he had in years without stopping. James couldn't believe it. Could these 6 vitamins really be making such a difference? His excitement grew, but he knew one thing for sure. This was just the beginning. Shocking everyone around him. James felt a renewed sense of energy. It had been years since he walked this far without needing to rest. Was it really possible that just a few simple vitamins were making such a difference? Determined to push himself further, he decided to test his strength in front of his family. His grandson, Ryan, was visiting for the weekend. Ryan was used to seeing his grandfather move slowly, always needing a hand for support. But this time, James had a surprise for him. As they sat in the living room, James suddenly stood up without holding on to anything. Ryan's eyes widened. "Grandpa, did you just stand up on your own?" he asked, amazed. James grinned. "Not just that. Watch this." He walked across the room with confidence His steps steady, his back straight. His daughter Emily, who had been worried about his declining health for years, stared in shock. "Dad, what's going on? You haven't walked like this in ages," she exclaimed. James laughed. "I made a few changes. 6 vitamins changed my life." His family couldn't believe it. Just months ago, James had struggled to climb stairs, and now here he was, moving around like a man years younger. But James wasn't done yet. He had one final challenge to prove to himself that he had truly regained his strength. The ultimate test. James felt like a new man, but he had one last goal: to climb the stairs without any help. It was something he hadn't done in years. His family watched as he walked toward the staircase, their hearts pounding. Would he make it? He took a deep breath and placed his foot on the first step, then the second. His legs felt strong, steady. With each step, his confidence grew. No cane, no support, just him. By the time he reached the top, tears filled his daughter's eyes. Ryan cheered. "Grandpa, you did it!" James turned around, smiling. He had won, not against old age, but against the belief that weakness was inevitable. His journey proved that small changes could lead to big transformations. From that day on, he continued his routine, sharing his secret with other seniors. His story became an inspiration. Proof that even at 94, strength, independence, and a happy life were still possible. And so, James didn't just walk stronger. He lived stronger. The end.